one form of expression. It holds a lot of different meanings. Um, uh, Thursday, before we came, we were scheduled to perform at the Ayotinapa Vigil. And we were going to perform La Bruja because it holds a lot of those sorrows and it holds a lot of those emotions that we're feeling at this time right now, specifically around that certain issue. Last year we did a piece around like Pussy Riot, and sort of and there was also another one which y'all are gonna get to see a little bit later, around the domestic abuse and domestic violence and rape. So that was specifically connected to certain issues, and that's how our dances evolve. Is sort of we're part of a larger community, so it's not just Zombie Bazaar, but each of us holds a space and a role within our community that advances social change. We're mothers, we're educators, we're um, part of organizations, part of groups, we're teachers, um, healers, various pieces that are critical into changing this larger society that we live in. So a lot of the dance and the music is specifically related to a certain issue, to a certain thing. So it's not only being able to express yourself within dance, but being able to also show that emotion and allow for the other person to, for the community to be able to be part of that as well. And in a sense, it's a different way of action or protest. It's a way of it's a more creative, visual way of expressing the issues and sharing stories. So that's the when I first met Zombie Bazaar, um, it was very interesting because I worked for this organization and this gallery, but it wasn't really a gallery at that time. It kind of morphed into different things, and that's kind of how Zombie Bazaar fits into the community. It morphs and it really takes in some of that emotion and some of those issues and transforms it into a visual representation of an action or a protest or things like that, and it creates beautiful things and it shows beautiful things, and it also has a base of community around it and activists, organizers that are able to then be like, please come to our show, please come to our things, and of of because of the songs and the work is issue based and is based off of our community, then that allows for then this different understanding to work than it would be, say, a different dance group, or when we think of traditional belly dancing groups, there's a lot of disconnect. So one of the things I like to say is that it comes from grassroots people, it comes from people that are affected most by these issues, and that's how we're able to represent and visualize some of these different pieces.
Mm-hmm.